Minneapolis resident, North Side.
Woo!
And this is my first time even applying to the So it's such a shock that I actually made it. And I need to thank two funders, the McKnight Foundation, which granted me a fellowship in writing in 2024, which enabled me to pay to apply for the Fringe Festival, and the Minnesota Arts Board, which also funded me in 2024, and I used that money to fund 2 shows in North Minneapolis that I produced myself. Rent the venues. I had to run from the stage to the booth to play people's music, because the show was, the theme of it, which is also related to the theme, the theme of one of my pieces, was strange inequalities, BIPOC and working classes versus the near future automated oppression. And it was me doing the piece that the second piece that I'm going to be doing at my performance for the Fringe, which is called Adjudicated, which is extracted from a novel process called Strange Inequalities that takes place in the very near future, in which mass incarceration has been replaced by mass surveillance. The other piece, the first piece, is actually totally different. It's a humorous essay that I wrote years ago that I'm finally performing in a way that I always imagined, with props, with the actual music, with everything, called An Abbreviated History of My Hair, in prose, with rhyme and music. So that'll be my first piece. So I'm starting out funny, and then I'm ending dead serious. Before I go, I'm going to read like the first few lines. It's going to be better with all the props and everything. But I'm going to read the first few lines of that piece. Hey, what's the matter with your afro, Negro? That stuff don't even grow. Afro sheen, Vaseline, that stuff don't do a thing. I always wanted an afro. A big, fat, giant Stevie Wonder and the Jacksons back in the day. Bro, what I got were perms and presses that kept my hair up freaky, spiky, 4 inches at the top, 2 inches in the back. Now, this was in the late 70s. This is before the Anita Baker, Salt and Pepper, asymmetrical haircut, 1980s. I can tell you those mixed long and short dudes saved a lot of sisters' heads from hair breakage purgatory. This was before, also, the curl. Get yourself a Jerry curl. Are you scared? Well, don't be. When I was 12, the most recent round of perming had laid waste with what little hair I had. So my mother had my head shaved down to an inch. I looked like my younger brother's twin. Months later, a hairdresser girlfriend of my uncle offered to do my hair and my sister's hair for free. So one day I walked into a beauty shop with my hair still drawn up to where it looked like it was barely long enough to pull a pick through. And 4 hours later, I walked out with this beautiful bush of shiny, perfect fat curls. The carefree curl. It grew my hair. It was a miracle. Hallelujah! 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 I can do the holy dance. I was a curl junkie from that moment on. Through my teenage years, whenever I could get a hold of $30 or $40, get somebody to do my hair without charging $30, $40. Or get somebody to, else to pay $30 or $40. I got a curl. The conditions that I just described didn't always exist. So in my teens, I was forced to go back and forth between the curl, hair, and a straight perm, no hair. By my early 20s, conditions were a little more stable, and I was able to keep a curl in my head for 3 years straight. The hair in the back of my hair grew to cover my neck and brush my shoulders. I bought stick combs, banana clips, multicolored plastic fasteners shaped like triangles and squares to twist and turn my hair into cutesy pullback blenders. My cheeks were spotted with pimples from the petroleum-based activators and moisturizers that drank up my hair daily. But that was okay. The more I washed my hair, the more imperfect curls became wild frizz, but that was okay. I had hair. So, you want to see the rest? Come to my show. Thank you very much to Minnesota Fringe. I am absolutely amazed that I am debuting